guys, welcome back. This time we are going to go through activity 8, and this activity is about creating reports with grouping. Now, once we are applying grouping, you will actually understand how grouping works and what it does. So the activity asks us to open the tour data database, and we are going to I will take you through it. So it says open the database and create the following reports. Okay, so we click on create again, report wizard, and we're going to look, base the report on the query outstanding money. So there should be a query outstanding money created in activity 6. Number 2B, I am so glad that I did all of those activities and include all the fields. So I'm clicking on that one. Group it according to grade. So over here, and this is now the grouping, and let me zoom in. Do you want to add any grouping levels? And because it says grade, I will now select grade. Sometimes it asks us to group according to more than one field. Then I can, for example, add name, first grade, then name. But in this case, I don't want it, so I'm going to put it back. So it will be grouped according to grade, which means that I have all the grade 10s together, all the grade 11s, all the grade 12s. There are sometimes you have to apply certain criteria still to the grouping, and then we go to grouping options. That is not really in your textbook, but sometimes it's asked in a test or an exam. So just familiarize yourself with the grouping options. So in this case, I'm going to say next now, and it asks us to sort the records according to surname. So all that I have to do is I select surname, and then in this case they do not say whether it's ascending or descending. By default, we will always select ascending, and we're going to click next, and we have to there's no more instructions on the layout or orientation, so I'm going to click next, and then the report was supposed to called outstanding money, which is already, and we can click on finish. And here we have our outstanding money report, and you can see it's grouped according to grade. First the grade 8s, 9s, 10s, 11s, and 12s. Okay, the second one that we have to do, I'm going to close this one again. Okay, the second one says we have to create a report called learner details. So I'm going to click on create again, report wizard. And this one, based on the learners table, which is already selected, select the field's participation. So I'm going to just double click on them, surname, name, gender, grade, and tour money. Next, first group, and now we have a grouping that is more than one field. So first group the records according to the field participation. So I will just double click on participation and then group them according to the field gender. And sort the records according to surname. So I'm going to click next, sort surname, and I have to go all the way to where I can name the field, and I'm going to call it learner details. And I'm going to click on finish, and now you can see we have the participation boys choir, then we have first the males, and then on the next page, so if we go to the next page, let me actually close the print preview, then we can scroll down, click on report view, and we have the males, and then we have the females. Dance group, obviously in the boys choir there will only be males. and dance group females than the males. Then the girls choir, we obviously only have females in the girls choir. All right, so that's what grouping does. Then we are done with this database, and we are going to open the next database. Let me close this, which is the instrument 7.8. No, we are actually I have to, sorry, let me zoom out. I have to open the visual arts one. There we go. Create a report. So we're clicking on recreate again. Report wizard. So you're getting the hang of it. I mean, this is a lot of repetition, but just to put you at ease that it is actually not really difficult. These are the easy things when it comes to reports, and repetition is very good in helping us. Okay, so we have to create a report called art pieces based on the table entries. So it's already selected. Let me zoom in again. Display only the fields number, category, as well as price. All right. Group the records according to the category. So I'm going to click next. Category. And sort them according to price in descending order. So here I can select price, but now I have to, instead of ascending, I'll just click on there and it changes it to descending order. Okay, format the category heading as bold 14 points and remove the alternate row color. So we're just going to step through and we're going to name this one art prices, and we're going to modify it. So I'm going to select this one. I'm going to click on finish. Okay, so now we have to format the category heading, so which is this one with a 14. So I'm clicking on format and I'm going to select size 14, and it has to be bold. So I'm going to make it bold. And remove the alternate row color. Okay, so let me quickly see. Format the category heading, which we did. Okay, I would have thought that, you know, oh, the category heading. I'm in the wrong one. This is my page header. We don't really want that one. Let me see if I can just, yes, I can go back. It's this one, the category header. So this one must be bold, and I want it in 14. Now, the row colors. If I click on design, let me zoom out. Let's quickly, I want to change, I think I need to click actually on the detail section over here. Alternative row color over here. So I want for the thing, I want no color. So I'm going to remove that right over there. So format, alternative row color, and I can, let me zoom in. So format, alternative row color, and I'm simply selecting no color, which means I've removed it. And then we have to calculate and display the highest price of any artwork at the bottom of the report. So that is again a repetition of what we've done already. So I'm going to open my report footer, click on design, add a text box. In my label, I'm going to say highest price, and then over here I will have a function that's called max, round bracket, square bracket, price, square bracket close, round bracket close, and I can, before I have to go back and forth, let me just change this property to currency, and if I click on view now, We have our category, the price and the number, and then right in the bottom we have a highest price, which is 2,000. I wonder if we can even there, the painting will be 2,000 Rand. All right. That concludes visual arts. I'm going to save this, close this, and then we are going to open the instruments activity 7 and 8. And we have to do the following. We have to create a report based on the table instrument. So again, I'll click on create, form report wizard, and we have to select the table instrument data. There we go. And then we have to include the following fields: serial number, then instrument type. We have to do date checked, as well as owner and sell. Owner and sell. Next, we have to group the records according to date checked. So I will select date checked with a grouping interval of months. And this is where you have to now apply grouping options. So I click on there, and then with a grouping interval of months. So there we can see already it's automatically selected months. And I press OK. And we have to save the report as instruments checked. It doesn't ask us to sort them. So over here we will just say instruments checked. And I'm going to click on finished. And there we go. We have one that is grouped according to the months of date checks, and we're displaying it just like that. All right, guys, that concludes activity 8.